Hi, Abdulrahman. Thank you for your letter and essay. Now let's have a look at the letter first. All right. So this is the English and Homestay program, a letter to the host family. Dear Mr. Smith, I am Abdulrahman Sobhi, and I am writing this letter to inquire about the program which is related. I don't think we need to capitalize this, no, which is related to English learning and living in United Kingdom. Okay. I don't think you need this detail here because, well, it kind of goes without saying. You can simply stop here and say, I'm writing this letter to inquire about the program, and ask several important questions, because this is what you intend to do, right? To start with, let me inform you some personal information. No, inform and information don't belong together in one sentence. You could say, let me inform you of some personal details of my personal details. I am 24 years old and I'm currently a college student at Cairo University in Egypt. Great. I am majoring in pharmaceutical science and I'm expected to graduate next year. Beautiful background. Everything is clear. And I think this is really you, right? Unfortunately, I have never been to United Kingdom before. Therefore, I would like to know some details regarding the life there. I wouldn't say no, to ask about, as simple as that, some details regarding life there. First of all, what are the average life expenses, and how much money will I need approximately to cover the first 2 months of staying, of my stay. Okay. Secondly, the weather represents a huge concern for me because I have no idea of the type of clothes, that I should bring with me. It would be very helpful if you could tell me, right? This is more polite if we use modal verbs like could or would or might, about the weather conditions, during the four seasons, as the four seasons in UK, as I will stay there for the whole year or for the entire year. Okay, I will still stay there for the whole year. Okay, very nice. As for my arrival date, I wouldn't say data. I would say as for my arrival information or details. Let's say information. I am planning to be United Kingdom on the 15th of June. However, that will depend on the time required to finish all my paperwork, one word, here in Egypt. I will contact you whenever I confirm my flight departure time. Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Yours sincerely, because you have the name of the person, Abdulrahman. You don't need the period, Sobhi. Now let's have a look at your task 2. Okay, that's the international marketing essay. Okay, nowadays many companies prefer to market their products on an international level. While some people believe that this kind of introducing these products to their country is a sort of intrusion and has a harmful effect on them, others disagree, as this marketing will prosper the country's economic state. You cannot use prosper like this, but you can do this. Will help. Will contribute to the prosperity of their country's economy. I wouldn't use state because that's too much. We speak of the prosperity of the economy, or you can say that the country prospers or is prospering. So the formulation you had is good because you were trying to use the complex word, but you were not using it grammatically accurately. But anyway, now you can learn and use this structure correctly. That's a very nice, complex first sentence. Very nice. Very nice. And I like the fact that you are trying not to repeat yourself, and you're doing a very good job at that. In my opinion, I think that international marketing holds many positives to the countries because of its importance in spreading the different cultures. You don't. I understand why you put the, but I wouldn't use it anyway. In this essay, no, the word essay exists, but we use the word essay, right? Both views will be discussed. Okay. So we can see your stance. So you agree with the positive interpretation, and you follow the instruction of the topic, and you announce that both sides will be discussed. To begin with, international marketing is mainly performed by Western and well-established organizations. You cannot say that it is performed because it's not a song or a play. You can say that it is mainly implemented, so to say. These firms usually have specific standards and high qualities regarding their product, which needs a huge amount of money to purchase. What do you mean? Regarding their product, what needs a huge amount of money to purchase? Because I'm not sure what you refer to by using the relative pronoun which and why you have them. So I can guess, correct me if I'm wrong in your email, that you mean that the product requires a huge amount of money to purchase. This means the product is expensive. I hope I'm right. But this confusion means that it's not easy to understand what your intention was. This means that your score will suffer in terms of coherence. As a result, since many citizens of the imported countries earn medium income, you cannot say imported countries. You can speak of imported products, but the countries are, you can say importing. So they import various items. I will dare to correct you here and say importing countries. They will struggle to buy such products. Besides, they will always consider themselves as less privileged ones. Okay. For example, when Adidas clothes and shoes are introduced to the Egyptian market, I think you mean were, because you speak in the past, from the past perspective, only the affluent citizens were able to own its products. I would say purchase, and not its, but their, right? So we perceive the company as plural, as the many parts or the many people that constitute the company. This means that international marketing may create a source of conflict between the rich and poor citizens. Okay, I do understand your ideas. Your ideas are clear most of the time. I understand your example, but unfortunately, you are going off topic from the actual question. The question needs you to understand international marketing as advertising, not actually selling products, but advertising them. And by putting up posters, billboards, or let's say placing video commercials on TV or on interactive, video billboards around the city, they show and let's say distribute another language, other customs, other values. So that's why we speak about the education in the matter of learning new things about new cultures. So What you say is true, but this is about international trade, not marketing. So marketing should be interpreted here as advertising, commercials. So unfortunately, despite your ideas being logical most of the time and more or less easy to understand, they are unfortunately off topic. This means that under real exam conditions, you would lose points in your task achievement criterion. However, global marketing serves a great purpose in cultural acceptance as well as economic prosperity. To explain, when goods are exchanged between countries, natives explore more about their country's cultures. I'm not sure what you mean by this. This is confusing. This results in people with different nationalities become open-minded and more respectful while dealing with others. Oh, you mean it develops tolerance and open-mindedness. Okay, the language is a bit awkward. Let me try and fix this. To explain, I would say to explain further, when countries exchange goods, their natives explore each other's cultures. This results in people of different nationalities. This results in more open-mindedness in these people of different nationalities, and even more respect while dealing with others, or more tolerance. For instance, after the expansion of the Indian market in the United States, Americans became accustomed of the Indian way of dressing. Moreover, when firms market their goods globally, this will increase their revenue because the number of customers will directly increase. Oh, this is a second idea. Look at this. If you have an important major idea in your first sentence of your body paragraph, this means this is the global main idea of the whole paragraph. So if you add this is idea number 2, and it doesn't belong here because you didn't announce it in the topic sentence, in the main idea sentence. Therefore, not only does global marketing help in spreading cultures, but it also improves the economy for both the importing and exporting companies. Okay, I'm not correcting everything because I will end up rewriting your whole paragraph, and it will take us an immense amount of time, and I don't want you to wait for too long, and I don't want to waste time doing something that you can do yourself just based on this video. Okay, great ideas, but again, more focus on culture and more focus on advertising, and this paragraph could be great. But again, it looks like you focus on trade, on commerce, selling, more than you actually focus on advertising. In conclusion, although international marketing may have a negative influence for those who have financial burdens, it is advantageous on a general scale for its beneficial effects on cultural acceptance and the economic state, I would add, of a country. I restate my view. I would say, hence, I restate my view that global marketing is vital for the world today. Okay. But I wouldn't say it this way for those who have financial burden. For those who are, let's say, less well off financially, if you don't want to say poor. I like your arguments, but again, I hope I made myself clear about the actual interpretation of this topic, but still. Well, anyway, you have great ideas. You have a good understanding of paragraphing. You know what an essay is like, but still, really need to understand the and implement appropriately the logic of one paragraph, one idea, maintaining the unity of body paragraphs. You need to be sure about the many minor things in grammar and spelling and the vocabulary. It's not a big deal though. And most of these things, almost all of these things, are addressed in our online course. This is why I invite you to have a look at the link of, at the end of my feedback email and explore the offer that we have there. This means that if you join our full course in the next 24 hours, you will get 2 essay corrections for free and even a $10 discount. We have created our online course so that you can learn all the most important strategies and tips and tricks about writing very efficient task 1 and task 2 texts in a very short time. So give it a chance, have a look at that link. I'm really hopeful that you will be able to improve based on our feedback.